Hey everyone, welcome back to Reading with Tatiana. Today I'm super excited because this is my 1 year anniversary on Booktube. So I'm obviously doing the Booktube birthday tag. I do want to mention that if you have been commenting on my videos the past few weeks, especially from right before Christmas until recently, and I haven't gotten back to you, or you've noticed I haven't really been watching your videos, I apologize. I was really busy during the holidays, which I know that all of us were. We were just hosting a lot of people at our place, and I just didn't have time to really go on YouTube. So I'm sorry, but I'll be back on track to catch up on your videos and also to reply to all your comments. And I really hope that you guys all had a very happy New Year's and a safe holidays and just full of food and good times. And if you had chosen to spend it by yourself, I hope you had a great time doing some self-care, watching some movies, eating some snacks, having some good food, and reading some good books. I'm going to do this the mad chatter style in a one-shot format, so please bear with me if there is some awkward pauses. So for this for this tag, there are 9 prompts. So the first one is reflecting on the past year. How many subscribers have you had since the previous year? So as I said, this is my 1 year anniversary video for Booktube. So last year on this time, January 9th, I had 0 subscribers. And since then, I believe I have 203 subscribers. Second question is, how many years on Booktube are you celebrating? I am celebrating my 1 year anniversary on Booktube and hopefully the first of many to come. Number 3 is, what has kept you motivated to continue making videos? And for me personally, it's because every time I read a book, I want to find a way to kind of reflect on it. And I know I could just write it for myself in a Google Doc, but I'm like, why not make the content? I've enjoyed discovering books to read on Booktube and on Goodreads, and I feel like why not keep the circle going? So that's what keeps me motivated to continue making videos. And obviously, as you know, on the Booktube community, with tags and that kind of stuff, it's also been great to be tagged in videos and to make videos and continue that circle of a little community online. Number 4 is, what are 3 of your favorite videos you've made in the past year and why? So I've made quite a bit of videos just because I do a video per book I read, and I do monthly wrap-ups, and I also do tags and that kind of stuff. So it's hard for me to pick just 3 book reviews that I enjoyed really making, if that makes sense, because each of them are so unique. So I'll do 3 different types of video that I've made this past year that I really like. So the first one is probably the Booktube kindness tag. That one was a great tag because I'm not active enough on Booktube to see what the drama was that happened, but I really believe that in the rising tide, all ships can be lifted, and I don't think there needs to be a competition on Booktube to see who's better or who's not, and we all can have a safe space to make content and support each other. So I really like the Booktube kindness tag because that one just kept propelling the circle of positivity in this community, and people who tag me and when I tag people, we just kept shining the light on focusing on people who are very kind and positive in this space. The second video I like making this year was my library tours. It was great to share the local library of the city I moved to, which is Calgary, and also to share the library that I grew up in Richmond, back in British Columbia. I would hope to make a Vancouver tour video when I go back to Vancouver next time. I think that would be really fun. And yeah, I just love seeing different libraries because I do borrow most of my books I read from the library, and I think it's a really great public resource that everyone, if they have access to, is a great thing to utilize. And the third type of video I made this year that I really enjoyed was my holiday hackathon that was hosted by Courtney from Tangible Reads. That was my first time being involved in the readathon and being invited to, so it's very great of Courtney to invite me and to participate in that. The next question, number 5, I think, is, what have you struggled with on Booktube in the past year, and how do you overcome that struggle? So for me, a very obvious one is the amount of Booktube tags. I personally only try to do tags that I've been tagged in, and I don't have a huge following compared to other booktubers. However, I feel I'm already overwhelmed with the amount of tags I'm being tagged in. Don't stop tagging me. I love it. Please keep doing it. But I do want to say that if you tag me and I haven't done your tag, don't take it personally. How I've overcome this struggle is I have a Google Doc of all the tags I have to do, and there's a backlog. So I'll get to it eventually. I just don't know when, because I just don't want my booktube to be a bunch of booktube tags. I want it to be my first intention and passion, which is book reviews. So I try to do only one tag a month, but I find that really hard to keep up and not have too many backlog. So this year I might update or upgrade my amount of tags to 2 or 3 in my channel a month. But I don't know if that's gonna be too many. We'll see what happens. Next question is, choose one moment from your past year on Booktube that you would love to relive. For me, it's always been so great when I've been reached out to be included in bigger projects. So 3 of them, one of them already mentioned, is when Courtney from Tangible Reads invited me to co-host the holiday hackathon. It's great when there was interaction and communication in the booktube space, and also I met other great booktubers through that hackathon as well. The second one is when MJ from This Reading Life invited me to collaborate on the Booktube bulletin board, which is a collaboration channel that's starting for 2023, where we share monthly events, year-long events, and that kind of stuff. If you want to check it out, it's called Booktube bulletin board. And then the third thing was when Josh from Literary Gladiators emailed me actually on my Gmail to be involved and being a collaborator on his channel, Literary Gladiators. So if you want to check out that channel too, I will be doing monthly videos on a non-fiction read every month this year. So I would love to challenge myself to read more non-fiction, and yeah, I'll have a non-fiction review on that channel every month. The downside of filming in a one-shot is you get thirsty, and my voice is getting pretty thirsty and raspy, but you guys can just be here to watch me rehydrate myself. Number 7 is shout out to a huge supporter of your channel this past year. Of course, I cannot have just one person. I feel that, even though I'm a smaller booktuber, I feel that there is a great network of support. And I honestly don't know how big YouTubers keep up with managing or communicating with other commenters. It's crazy to me. So I want to shout out to, I guess there's 2 parts. The first one is shout outs to people that interacted with me pretty early on and were regular supporters. So these people were Kelly Reads a Lot, Bandana Book Mom, Chris Reviews, Mama Needs to Read Romance, Chatty the Mad Chatter, Novel Opinions, and Josh from Literally Gladiators, and Mason in the Dark. These people are still constant supporters of my channel. I love watching their content. It's also great because I feel a lot of us started kind of around the same time on Booktube, and just see our channels grow has been really great, and seeing they be really successful in the Booktube space has been awesome as well. The second batch is people that I more recently interacted with, which is Pax Panic, Nimharia, Alex Black Reads, Just the Book Freak, and Reading Off Grid. I'm sure I miss a lot of people. I'm sorry if I miss you, don't take it personally, but these people I mentioned are people that I constantly find comment on my videos, and because of that I will always watch their videos as well, and because that way they'll also show up on my newsfeed more. So thank you so much for supporting me, and I hope that our booktube journeys will keep growing. The second last question is, what's the best book you've read in the past year? Come on, I think if you watch my channel you kind of know what I'm going to say, so I'll give you a moment to guess, but we all know it is let's say it together, A Beast of Little Land by Jae Kim. I have raved about this book so much. It is a multi-generational saga set in Korea, starting from 1918, leading to Koreans' independence in the 60s and a few years after. This book is so great. I will probably reread it sometime this year, to be honest. And the last question is, where do you see your channel in a year's time, and what do you hope to have achieved? So I started my channel January 9th, 2022, and today is January 9th, 2023. I hope by this time next year, January 9th, 2024, that I will still be posting a book review for every book I've read. My goal is 52 books, so I hope I will read at least 52 books, a book a week. Although the past few years I've been able to read like 60, 70 books, so hopefully I'll have 70 new videos on book reviews. I hope to do more tags, be more involved in the community, and I really hope that I will reach 500 subscribers because that would be amazing. Although to be honest, it doesn't really matter if I do or not. That's just a goal I have because that's the goal I have. But it doesn't matter if I make it or not because what's been more satisfying is just having the continual comments. And also, it's actually really great when there's someone that comments on my video that actually doesn't have a booktube channel and is just like someone that's in the world who has read the book, and they read the book and search the book that they just read and want to discuss it. So it's kind of great when these people actually comment on my videos because they don't have any content on their channel, but they're literally just a everyday person, which is like really great. Anyways, that is my booktube birthday tag. Thank you for watching until the end. Always appreciate your support, and I'll see you guys next time to my regular content. Bye.